We begin with a story that has lots of people talking tonight in New-Hanover County. Dozens of law enforcement officers were speeding to get to two scenes during the noon hour that we've since learned were connected. We have team coverage tonight. We begin with Marion Caldwell, who is live at the scene. Marion, what do we know?
Jeff, although here along Market Street is where the crime spree ended, a 35-year-old suspect is tied to a shooting that happened last night on Dixie-Avenue where he fired several shots into a home. And then less than an hour later, he's accused of shooting a woman walking her dog on Lake Avenue. And this afternoon, the crime spree began again in Wrightsville-Beach. Wrightsville-Beach police responded to a shooting at 12:35 p.m. to Scotch-bonnet-lane, but also found a kidnapping victim. A cleaning lady had stopped by the home to unlock the door for an exterminator and took her kids with her. A man parked in the driveway asked her for help getting into the storage room. That's when he shoved her into the room, zip-tied her, and assaulted her. The children came looking for her, which led to the woman and children escaping and running onto the beach for help. Witnesses gave police a description of the car. In last night's shooting, witnesses also provided information in surveillance video. During a news conference this afternoon, District Attorney Ben David praised how people came forward to help.
When something happens to one of us, we frequently reach out to each other. And I started receiving calls last night from friends who knew some of the people who had experienced that random act of violence last night. And it is the eyes and ears of this community, working in concert with the professionals behind me, that allow us to stay safe. I don't know how many times I've said that, but when we see something, we need to say something. And it is only by getting information to the professionals at an early stage that can allow us to do our job as effectively as I believe it was done here today.
The suspect's car was spotted on Market Street in Wilmington. He ran and fired shots at law enforcement. Deputies and police returned fire, killing the 35-year-old suspect. All we know is that the suspect is 35-year-old. The police is not releasing any other details at this time about the suspect, but as the SBI investigates, we will know more. Live in Wilmington, Marion Caldwell, WWAY News.
Thank you, Marion. And we are going to stay there live at the scene. Earlier today, we got reaction from people in the area where the shooting occurred. WWA's Emily Andrews is covering that portion of the story. Emily, you spoke with some witnesses. What did they see happening today?
Jeff, I'm also live at the scene where law enforcement are continuing to gather evidence. Traffic was heavy from Wrightsville Beach into Wilmington as parts of Market Street were closed to help assist officials in their investigation. When the shooting happened on Market Street, some people stayed in their vehicles to stay out of harm's way, although one man who was walking his dog said he had to duck and cover. Another man I interviewed in Wrightsville Beach said he's used to hearing sirens, but just not ones like the ones he heard today.
Heard a lot of sirens, and you know, like I said, we normally see or hear a lot of sirens around the beach during the summertime, but there's definitely more than normal today, so we knew something was going on.
Bullets were flying past my feet, past my service dog's feet, head. I lost his leash. We had to tuck and roll, hit the bushes, get up and run again.
There is still a heavy police presence out here and lots of crime scene tape. Wilmington Police do have their mobile command post on scene. Market Street will continue to remain closed because there still is a vehicle out in the street just out in front of the mainstay suites. We'll have more on this story tonight at 10 and 11 on your news. In Wilmington, reporting live, Emily Andrews, WWAY News.